Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Erica from Mind Ventures Meditation and Movement, coming to you from the land of Treaty 6. Let's now get started and doing a little bit of movement of our lower body now. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back into whatever your form of Tadasana is, either legs hip width apart or wider. You find what works for you. Today we're going to start by balancing on our left leg. So we're going to shift our weight to our left leg and we're going to draw our right leg into 90 degrees. Now, if you wish to use a wall for support, by all means, or the back of a chair. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to allow that knee to internally and externally rotate. Internally rotate, wrap that thigh inwards. Externally rotate, wrap that thigh outwards. Internal and external. And so from the side, internal, external. So being mindful of that standing hip as well, that we're not getting any sassy hips, everybody. Keep those hips nicely tucked in. We're just doing a nice gentle in and out. Good. Notice that standing leg. Notice what's happening. It's that pillar of support. We're going to come back to center, slowly lower down, shake those hips out, give a little tick-tock if that feels good for you before we shift our weight to our right, lift that left leg, and internal, external rotation. Now take a moment here to compare from one side to the other. Does one leg rotate inwards easier? Does one leg rotate out easier? Is both rotations out easier and internal rotations harder? Just taking note. Take an opportunity here to see how your body likes to move and how it doesn't like to move. Good. Come back to center, lower down, tick-tock back out. And when we tick-tock, remember we're letting that pelvis drop right to the floor. Right to the floor. Good. All right. So same deal. Shift the weight to our left leg. Inhale, right leg up. Now, what we're doing this time is internally and externally rotating, and we're going to work our way all the way out. And then all the way back in. Hands can be jazz hands. Hands can be on your hip. You can use the wall for support. You get to choose your adventure. Notice when you go out to the side that we're not twisting through our hip. Not that you can't do that movement, but we're really focusing on just internal and external rotation with that leg as far out as it can go and as far in as it can come. Back to center and lower. Tick-tock that out. And again, remember, we're not just working on the leg that we're moving. We're working on creating strength and stability within that standing leg. So shifting our weight to our right leg, inhale the left, inhale and exhale as you're moving that leg out to the side. Notice the balance as we have to shift. Is one side easier to do than the other? Be mindful that we're not getting any sassy hips. Keep that hip looped in nice and strong. Good. Excellent. Let's lower that down. Let's shake that out. Give it a little bit. Whew. All right. Let's come back to our Tadasana. Shift our weight to our left leg. This time we're going to add some arms into the movement. We're going to inhale those arms up. As we exhale, arms come out to the side, leg comes out to the side. Inhale up, exhale out. Inhale up. Good. Slow and steady. Keeping the movement slow, getting those smaller muscles working. Last one. Out to the side, back in, lower down. Whew, that standing leg gets a bit of a workout too. Good. Okay. Can't do one side without the other. Here we go. Shift the weight to our right leg. We're going to inhale that left leg up. Exhale out to the side. Be mindful of those hip joints, that they're pointing forward. Inhale back to center. Exhale out. Good. Going at your own pace here. Working on balance, a little ankle mobility, a little hip mobility, a little shoulder mobility. And as a reminder, movement doesn't have to be big to make an impact in your mobility and your strength and stability. Let's do one more. Out and in, lower. Tick-tock it out. Good job, everybody. Okay, let's add to this. So we're going to shift our weight to our left. We're going to inhale up. Whoops. Okay, let's add to this. We're going to shift our weight to our left leg. We're going to inhale up to 90 degrees with our knee. As we exhale, we're going to reach through that left or that right heel, twist towards that right leg, arms come out to the side. Then we're going to inhale up and we're going to exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, reach through that right heel, twist towards that right leg. Inhale up. Exhale down. Again, keep going. Keeping the movement slow and steady. Good. And you can always use the wall for some support. Let's do one more. You guys have this. Whew. Tick-tock it back out. Good job, everybody. We need to switch sides. Here we go. So shift the weight, right leg. Inhale up. Exhale, reach through that left foot. Twist towards that left leg. Inhale up. Exhale, foot down. Slow and controlled. Inhale up. Exhale, reach through that heel. Twist towards the left leg. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Down. Keep going. Notice from side to side. Do you have one side that's a little easier to do? One side that's a little harder to do. We're going to do one more. Let's tick-tock that out. Good job, everybody. Okay. So now we're going to add one more thing to this movement. And you have an option of grabbing a block if that is comfortable for you, but you don't need to use it. We're going to find our balance one more time. So we're going to balance onto our left leg. We're going to take our right leg. We're going to cross it over into a figure four. Now, this is where a bus stop one comes in. If you are working on obviously your balance, but foot placement, if you struggle with being able to bring that knee or that ankle up high, It is more than welcome to place it anywhere along your leg that is comfortable for you. What we're working on firstly with this movement is pressing that knee down towards the floor and being mindful as we do it that the standing hip doesn't start to sink out. So if you want to use the wall for a little bit of support, I do encourage you for doing that to get the movement first, kind of create that mind-body connection. So balancing on our left leg, right leg comes across, working down on pressing that knee down. Bust up one. And you can just hold your block here, or you can just bring your hands to heart center. Whatever your adventure is for today, bust up one. So let's just work on here. Take a couple of nice breaths, blowing those candles out. Good. Let's lower that right leg and shake it up. Good. Give that a little tick tock. All right, let's switch sides. So balancing on our right, we're taking that left ankle, crossing it wherever it may fall along your body. Using the wall for support, working on pressing that knee down towards the floor and keeping this standing hip nice and strong. No sassy hips, okay? And then holding that block or just in prayer or hands to chest. Good. Let's lower that leg gently. Tick-tock that out. Okay, so we're going to add to this. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see the process. So bus stop one, we're balancing on the left leg, right leg is crossing, working on pressing that knee down towards the floor. Hands come to heart center. Bus stop two, we're going to work on hip hinge. We're going to hinge at that hip and we're going to slowly bend into that standing knee. And we're going to reach that block forward. Now, if you want to use the wall, you can use the wall, reach with one arm as you practice sitting your bum back and away, trying your best to keep your standing knee over your ankle-ish, making sure we don't have a sassy hip on that standing hip. Then we're going to inhale, come back up, release that right leg. Tick-tock it out if you need to. Good job. Let's switch sides, okay? Shift your weight to your right leg. Left ankle's crossing over anywhere along that standing leg. Work on pressing that knee down and away. There's bust up one. Bust up two. We're hinging at that hip and sitting that bum back as if you're going to sit on a chair. And then we're going to reach forward, either both hands on the block or one hand to the wall. Reach, reach, reach. Really sit those hips back. Breathe. Then we're going to inhale up, release everything. Good. Tick-tock that out. So we're going to switch sides again. Choosing your adventure. Bust up one, just crossing your leg, working on your balance. Hands at heart center. Bust up two, sitting that bum back. So right leg comes across. We're going to sit that bum back, hip hinge, reach forward. Really being mindful of pushing that knee still away, being mindful that we're not twisting that standing hip out to the side, really reaching with that block. We're going to inhale up, exhale everything down. Tick-tock that out if you need to. Good. Let's switch sides. Can't do one side without the other. All right, here we go. Balance on that right leg. Left ankle crosses over. Press that right knee down and away. Bus stop 1. Bus stop 2. Sit those hips back. Take a little hip hinge. Reach that block forward. Still working on pressing that knee down and away. Working on our balance. Working on that standing hip to make sure that it's not twisting out to the side. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling back down. All right, let's give those hips a little bit of nourishment. One more time, shake it out. Good job. You can rest your blocks down now. Excellent. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining me for this short little hip loving movement class. I appreciate your time. Be kind to yourself and have an awesome rest of the day.